welcome to this edition of Blog Talk Tuesday. My name is Tessa Arevalo, and I am a kinder student from Dora Romero Elementary. Please help me welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Gonzalo Salazar.
Good evening, and thank you, Tessa, for that wonderful introduction. I'm honored to have our school board president, Mrs. Sandra Garcia, with us tonight. Welcome, Mrs. Garcia.
Thank you, Dr. Salazar. I'm happy to be here.
Tonight, in our final edition of Bond Talk Tuesday, we are going to review a few things and answer some of the more frequently asked questions that we have received throughout the course of the past few months. Mrs. Garcia, what are some of the questions that you have received?
One of the more frequent questions is the timeline for the projects. I think our community is excited and they want to know, when can we expect these projects to be completed?
That's a great question. There are a few projects we can start on immediately, like the new middle school. Because of the visionary leadership of Mrs. Garcia and our board members, we already own the land where we plan to build this new campus. We will use a process called site adapt, which means that we will take the architectural design of a school that has already been built and adapt it to this location. This will save us quite a bit of time, and we hope we can open this campus within 2 years. Once the new middle school is open, Los Cuates can move into Resaca and we can begin the renovations to the CTE Center. There are projects that we can start immediately, such as the multi-purpose center, the all-weather track, and the additions and renovations to Los Fresnos United and Los Fresnos High School. Ultimately, we're looking at about 3 to 5 years to complete all projects.
I know that in the presentations to the staff and our community members, you have been discussing the language on the ballot. Can you explain why the ballot says this is a tax increase when we are not raising the tax rate?
Of course. I'm sure it is confusing to hear that our tax rate will remain at $1.18, and then when you go to the ballot box, you see words on the ballot that say this is a tax increase. The state of Texas requires that language on the ballot because as a school district, we only control one factor in the equation, the tax rate. The appraisal district appraises property, and if the property appraisal increases, the same tax rate will generate slightly more revenue. We want to ensure the community understands that we are not increasing our tax rate with this bond proposal.
It is important that our community see and understand the ballot before going to vote. I want to encourage everyone watching to share this with family and friends so that we build awareness on the ballot language and our commitment to the current tax rate.
Absolutely. We appreciate everyone's help in ensuring our community is well informed.
I think that covers the frequently asked questions, but I want to remind everyone about early voting locations, dates, and times, and the locations and times for Election Day.
Early voting ends today, Tuesday, April 27th, but the polls are still open until 8 p.m. at the Los Fresnos Community Center, Olmito Elementary, Rancho Verde Elementary, and Resaca Middle School. Election Day is this Saturday, May 1st. The polls open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the following locations: Los Fresnos Community Center, Las Yescas Elementary, Villarreal Elementary. For more information, you can visit our website at lfcisd.net.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak to our community this evening and encourage everyone to vote.
Well, we're honored you joined us. This wraps up our 9-week series of Bond Talk Tuesday. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget, Election Day is Saturday, May 1st. Make a plan and go vote.